of 9 voting yes, 6 voting no. SJR CA 001 will be favorably reported to the House floor.
The progressive income tax ballot question cleared another hurdle in the Capitol. That happened despite loud objections from Republicans and the business community.
Yeah, those two groups argue it would hurt the state's economy. WCIA3's Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live in Springfield. So, Mark, there's now just one final vote before the question about a progressive income tax could show up on a ballot.
Paul, good evening. And that vote could very well be a close one. We saw House Republican leader Jim Durkin appear in that committee, in the House Finance and Revenue Committee tonight. And he argued to slow things down, saying the deadline for the State House to act on this isn't until this month next year for it to show up on that ballot. But the committee voted on party lines to advance it to the House anyways. And we got a bit of a preview at what that debate might look like.
If guys like Ken Griffin and well, our friend Bruce Rauner leaving the state, those guys are going to make a big hole in whatever revenue estimates that you have.
House Republicans warned if the richest people in Illinois move out, the money raised in a progressive income tax would vanish, leaving lawmakers nowhere else to look but the middle class.
I understand it's easy to beat up the rich guys, and I've heard the governor say that. Let's tax the rich.
Governor Pritzker's policy staff repeated his position that he, a billionaire 3 times over, should not pay the same tax rate as someone in the middle class.
I don't see the mad rush, the need for lack of a better term, we're dealing with class warfare here to a great extent as well.
Other opponents didn't mind engaging in class warfare if it provided ammunition to attack the governor's wealth.
I feel the governor is very disconnected from middle-class realities, like, going to the pump and not being able to fill up before the next paycheck.
House Democrat Rob Martwick says the flat tax hurts low and middle income earners the most, driving them out of the state.
Outmigration in this state, the vast majority of which studies show come from middle class, working class, and poor people.
But local business owner Andrew Libman fears higher taxes on the rich might mean investment funds could dry up and potentially drive his company across state lines, or worse, overseas.
Manufacturing in and of itself requires a great deal of capital, so I think that's why we're a little concerned about the not only the minimum wage increase, but also the progressive income tax.
Other groups that rely on state funding said if lawmakers don't raise money somehow to balance the budget, homeless people in need could suffer.
If those funds run out, that means that person may be sleeping on the street. It may mean that they may be taking their children to a shelter where they don't know where their next meal or where their next housing situation will come from.
Curiously missing from this afternoon's debate, the actual rate structures and how much you would pay. We saw that from the governor. We saw that from the Senate. We did not see that tonight, just the ballot question itself. We could see that later this week. Also, that gas tax you heard mentioned briefly there, the governor could very well roll out that proposal this week, too. Stay tuned. These next 2 weeks, a lot on the line. Paul?
All right, Mark, thanks. We know you'll keep us updated as this story develops.